Good evening, everyone. It is I, Eibbor Nanahcub. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. Whew. And welcome back to another very special video. That's right, we're back again with another birthday video. Just happened to be our second to last one because I counted wrong. Oh, no, not second to last one, third to last one. Because I did count wrong last time, guys. It's not just Toko and Mashiro. We have Ray as well. But who are we celebrating today? Today is Toko's birthday, of course. And we're back to throw down and tell you why. These are the 5 reasons why Toko should be your best girl. Starting off with number 5. Costumes. Okie dokie. Now I know what you're thinking. Now Eibbor, you always say that costumes are always going to be at the bottom most of the time, unless the person making them is the one who in question has the birthday today. And that is in fact the case, but why does Eibbor still have the costumes at the bottom? Well, we'll tell you a little bit later, but it's because some things had to kind of go above costumes, because Toko's got a really interesting arc, and I dig it. But we're still here to talk about it, because Toko and the costume design is amazing. I love Toko's style for Morphonica's costumes because she's the one who designs them. Hence, she has, like, again, just the fact that Toko is, like, a huge influencer on social media and has her own clothing brand, it's just like, what? It's just like, huh, a girl is still in high school has got her own clothing brand. Like, good lord, that's insane. But yeah, Toko does the design for Morphonica's outfits, and Toko does an amazing job for it, because holy crap. I still love Morphonica's original outfit, like their very first one, like that marching band kind of aesthetic, but like the pure white of it looks super dope. And they've always had really good outfits. Toko's got a style, and it works really, really well for Morphonica's music, so it's good they got her at the helm of designing. That, I guess, it kind of falls into a little bit of the design she makes herself personally, but this is about Morphonica, not about her own stuff, but still, it's insane she's got her own clothing brand. But yeah, that's why, again, we'll explain a little bit later as we go on why it's down here. Because again, it should have been a little bit higher, but Toko's got some interesting stuff that I want to talk about more or less. But moving on to our next one. Number 4. Singing voice. Alright, here's another one that's interesting, because again, Toko has not sung that much for Morphonica. She's done a few lines and a few songs, so it's like, why isn't costumes above this? Well, it's because I really, really enjoyed what I heard of Toko say. Like, again, my example is like the One Step at a Time, the part she has in that, because she's like the main feature besides Mashiro's voice, is so adorable. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's great. And she just sings good too. She has a good voice, like in harmony days. It's like, she may get only one line, but still it's great. And again, One Step at a Time is more kind of like a little like just interjection kind of thing, because most of the music kind of cuts back and has her do her little part, and then it comes back in. But still nice, still nice. I want to hear more of it. Dang it. So that's why I'm being biased, dang it. But it's just good. It's just good, and it's great. Again, her voice is very light. It's very, like, very short and very, not short, it's very curt and very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Absolute, I guess you could say, how she sings. It's very like bop 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 bop. It's like it's like it hits here and she gets to the point she needs to get to, and she gets out. That's about it. And I like it though. But it's a good thing. But I can see how it would clash with Mashiro's a little bit. But I still think it would be a good idea to have them two do some more stuff together, or the whole band do another song. Screw it. Throw everybody in there. Give me Rorui singing lines, dang it, you cowards. No, I'm just kidding. But let's move on over to our next one. Number 3. Guitar skills. Alright, now here's the one where I had the contention. I had a little bit of worry, because Toko was not the best. Again, she was coming into guitar a brand new player. She was a noob at first. Like, whenever Morphonica started, she was just like, nah, I got this, let's go for it. But she actually had some conflict with Rui in the Etude of Our Dreams, I think it's called. It's an event. It was an event, but yeah, she got into conflict with Rui because she wanted to play the climax of the song, and Rui's like, no, you are not nowhere near skilled enough to do this on the guitar. I can't let you do that. And it's like, dang, that's harsh. But that's Rui. That's Rui for you. And they got into an argument about it and got into a squabble. But this led to where I kind of had to do the little switch up, because Toko went out and sought out some teachers. And who in the world did she decide to go sought out? Well, she got Otai, and then the two best girls, because you got Sayo and Kaoru, so Toko automatically gets a boost for that. Biased opinion, yes. But no, and let Toko out to go seek to try and improve her playing. She took that and all right, cool, I'll show you how I can do it. I'll prove to you I can do it. She's seeking, she's out there I'm not about to just take this line down. I'm going to show you that I can do this. It was super cool. I dig that so much. And it goes to work. She gets to work with Kaoru and Sayo. And Tai. I can't leave Tai out of this. But I kind of hyper focus on those two. But just the fact that her first idea was to go seek out Sayo, it's that's the best idea, because it's just Roselia's pride themselves on being the best of the best. Quick, teach me how to play guitar better. And Sayo did it too, and that's great. And so did Kaoru. Kaoru coming into the equation is just funny to me, though. Because again, starting off the series, Kaoru's just, I played the role of a guitar player one time, and I guess I can do it. It's what? But I guess it kind of makes sense, because that means Kaoru's coming from the same place that Toko was, so I guess it's a good through line. Because at least Sayo had been practicing for a while before Roselia started. So, makes sense, I guess. But, yeah, that's why I had to put it out there. And Toko's got some really cool lines in Morphonica songs. Again, it maybe sounds simple, but the opening riff to Daylight. I couldn't remember the name of it. The opening riff to Daylight is just such a freaking cool riff. I just love it. It sounds simple, but it's still cool. Again, simplicity is not a bad thing sometimes when it comes to playing the guitar. That's why I can respect it. That and Toko just come from the ground up to performing up to standards for Morphonica, which is they're trying to be not the same level as Roselia, but they're trying to perform on a professional level. Be supremely tact and put together. I dig that. And Toko's good. Toko's fighting the hard fight. She's doing what Lisa basically had to do, is start from scratch and just go for it. And she's doing it. She's doing it good too. And she got so much other stuff going on. Props to her. But that's my rambling on the guitar stuff, because you tell I'm biased about it? Maybe. But moving on to the next one. Number 2. Personality. Alright, now this is where things get a little bit more interesting, because Toko herself is a very interesting personality, because she's very carefree, very go with the wind, spur of the moment. She'll do what she wants to do as soon as it hits her, and just go with it. It's oh, what's that? I feel like going to the tea shop. Let's go to the tea shop. It's just as soon as it hits her mind, she's yeah, let's do that. She just throw it down as soon as she hears it. So her committing to something like Morphonica, where they have practice is a definite and a necessary thing. It's interesting to see Toko, who is this person that's very carefree, very do one thing now, then probably not do it later, or maybe come back to it later. Just commit to this big, just commitment. It's really redundant sounding, but it's true. You can't just half-bake practicing. That doesn't work. You can't just, oh yeah, I'll do it here and there. You have to commit to that stuff. So just her being able to take her normal lifestyle and just go, nah, well, I'll join you guys. And again, with the Etude of Our Dreams, hers being okay, fine then. Doubles down and just goes hardcore. Just freaking goes all in now. And it's just cool to see that, her coming from this personality, not really going with anything. Not that she doesn't go with anything. Because again, she's got a freaking clothing brand. And she's an influencer. Good lord. I'm over here on YouTube with what I do, making little gotcha videos. I can't imagine doing what she's doing. That's insane. I have one tiny toe in her world as being kind of an influencer, but no, she is doing insane stuff, and that on top of practicing for the band, that's insane. And Toko's just a very interesting person in the first place, because she's very kind to everybody, but also very stubborn. That's the problem with her and Rui, is they are so differing viewpoints, and both of them are stubborn as an ox. That's why they always butt heads all the time, because they're literally the opposites of each end, and just both of them refusing to give any room. But I like that, though. It makes a good point for it, because again, technically Sayo is the same way, and so is Yukina, so it kind of falls into place. So just seeing her and Rui has to be able to come together and work together, it's just nice to see. So it's Toko's just a really cool character. Have I been saying Sayo? Please don't tell me I've been saying Sayo. I don't think I've been saying Sayo. I think I've been saying Toko. But yeah, like, it's insane. It's just cool to see, because again, it's interesting to see such a character who is just out there and carefree, just buckle down and get serious about things. It's nice to see, and it's a nice thing. But, moving on into our last one here. And number one. Alright, now, this one was a little bit more tougher, because I was thinking about doing the whole media influence thing, like how she's literally like basically just a Twitter influencer and also a business mogul at the same time, but it's like, no, there's one thing that sticks out a lot more about Toko than just that, and it's the fact that she's a bit of a gal. She follows the gal style, and just all the way up there with the slang words, and just being super modern, really. Because I love there's one comic strip of her just trying to teach Rui what acronyms mean, and it's just like, TTYL, talk to you later. In MVM, never mind. BBYN, bye-bye for now. It's like, what the heck? Half of these things I didn't even know. Does that show that I'm old or just not with the times? I don't know. We'll find, and don't worry about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's what we're talking about. But yeah, it's just really funny to see. Because it's just like, you have Sakushi, who is very kind of like down to earth, tries to be the leader of the band, but it's a little bit flustered sometimes, but very kind of like innocent and very chill, down to earth. Mashiro, who's her like normal shy self, just very quiet, very peaceful with everybody. Can be a little bit pessimistic, but that's okay. You got Rui, who's absolutely resound in her just being air of being just elegance. And you got Nanami, her like the airy kind of personality, just like, oh yeah, I'll just go with the flow. And you got super modern like Toko over here being like the heartbeat on like she's got her pulse on the freaking trends of the world. It's like, oh guys, let's go do this. It's the new thing. Like what? I never even heard of this. Exactly. That's why I'm gonna make it a thing. It's like, oh. It's so funny because it's such a. I love that the fact they always take like a group of like not oddballs, but like definite like. These people wouldn't hang out in a normal setting, and just put them together, and it just makes us have a great group of friends. It's just nice to see. It's a nice thing. But yeah, I dig that, and Toko just being absolutely on the up with all the hipster stuff. It's just like, Toko's a hipster, I just realized that. Oh no. She didn't have, like, what card was it? They were in a coffee shop. She had like the beanie, the glasses, and like, oh gosh, I think it's like called a cardigan, I think? I don't know, but it like I was just like that just clicked with my brain like, oh my gosh, Toko's a hipster. She was doing it before everybody else was cool. Oh, oh well, no big deal. But I think that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. Getting to celebrate another one of the birthdays. This again being Toko's birthday. So once again, happy birthday to Toko. And again, just getting to celebrate Morphonica's awesome guitarist. And dude, I just want to say, I want that guitar because it is so cool. Like, for those who don't know, the inlays, which is a little like I want to say drawn station, so yeah, like the designs on the neck of the guitar, they look so cool. And they have a model you can buy of that guitar for $5,000. I'm like, no! Yeah, I don't got that kind of money. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Sorry. Or I'll cut it out. Y'all don't get to hear a sneeze from me. But yeah, like, just so cool, the guitar. But yeah, Toko coming in, just helping Morphonica shape their sound landscape, and just being an awesome addition of it. And Toko's just really cool anyway, so just, I'm all on board. And being the costume designer too. I keep forgetting to put emphasis on that, because that is a necessary thing that they need. Because otherwise, where would they be? It's like, Toko's a very necessary part of the band, even though it's like, that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. Her personality doesn't look like she would want to stick with the band, but she is. She's dedicated and she's like driven now. And I'm totally on board with that. But until next time, guys, I'll see ya.